Though I won't be going to Blackpool Pleasure Beach until this summer holiday, I've still got some Blackpool news for anyone that is currently interested, so welcome to the video. Today, the 7th of May 2025, we've seen a reopening of a ride at Blackpool, which was closed all year last year. I'm going to get into that a little bit further in just a moment's time, but before we get there, let's look back at the history of this ride. Originally opening in 1997 as PlayStation The Ride, we saw an S&S Shock Tower come to Blackpool Pleasure Beach for the first time. In partnership with Sony, it was known as PlayStation The Ride in order to promote PlayStation to the world. Of course, PlayStation was a pretty popular console, still is to this day under the release of PlayStation 5. As of we speak right now, that is the most newest of the consoles in PlayStation history. But we won't go down to the whole PlayStation history, but it was originally known as PlayStation Ride, but sadly lost its sponsorship. In the year 2000, it was then rethemed and renamed to Ice Blast, which we've known it as that now for 24 years, under the partnership of Tango, the beverage company that also sells the item of the same name, which is Tango Ice Blast, which is a slush puppy style drink. In partnership with Tango, it got rethemed to Ice Blast in the year 2000 and had been known as that for 24 years. However, at the end of the season in 2023, the ride closed down and we had absolutely no idea what was going on because throughout the entire year of 2024, Ice Blast was closed and no one knew what was going on. Theories were spreading that the ride might get removed from the park forever and never to return. Some people were even theorizing that it could potentially get a retheme. Eventually, they were right when they said it would get a retheme throughout most of the winter season of 2023 and throughout the entire year last year. They were working very hard on Ice Blast and retheming it to what we've now known it to become, which is Launchpad. I'll get into that in just a moment, but yes. Throughout 2024, all they did was get in touch with S&S, the owners of the ride, which made it to order a brand new pressure cylinder, because that was what was wrong with the ride. It just had a bit of a weak pressure cylinder. The cylinder was getting old, so they decided to order in a new one, get it all installed, and give it a new theme, a new reimagining of the ride to what we'll now know it as Launchpad. So Launchpad officially gained its operational retheme throughout 2024, including a rebuild of the ride's structure in ways, shapes and forms, as well as a fresh coat of paint to this blue and red theme to make way for its new style. Launchpad then officially had been testing throughout March and April this year and is officially open today on the 7th of May 2025. So that's up to date with the S&S Shock Tower. It's unbelievable that it's back up and running, now known as Launchpad, no longer Ice Blast or PlayStation Ride. It's still the same ride, it's still the same structure, it's just a little bit now more forceful and faster. Launching up to 210 feet in the air in just a few seconds, rising up there at 80 miles an hour, which is much faster than it originally was. I believe it was 60 something originally, but yeah, with this new pressure cylinder, it's able to launch up there even faster. When you get to the top, you can definitely feel that pop of airtime as well. I definitely can't wait to see how I react to this retheme of the ride. I'm hoping to try get myself on it over the summer when I go to Blackpool, and hopefully I'll get my friend to do some off-screen shots of us going on the ride. So I can't wait to get on this and see what it feels like going back on it again. I had been on it a few times before, but that was back when it was known as Ice Blast. This will be my first time on this ride under its new naming of Launchpad, so I can't wait to get myself on that. But I thought I'd mention it anyway. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye.